Hey, what's up, YouTube world? It is your girl here, the Venusian Bull, and I am continuing my planets in the houses series. And in this video, we are going to be talking about the moon in the second house. Now, as I did mention in the last video, the second house does have to do with earned income, money, possessions, self-value, and self-worth, okay? And remember, the moon is all about your instincts, your emotional reactions to things, what makes you feel comfortable, what makes you feel secure. And honey, if you got your moon in the second house, okay, financial security is so important to you. Like, remember, this is what makes you feel comfortable and secure. So a moon in the second house person, they can't be broke. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like that is messing up their emotional stability. So financial instability affects the emotional stability of a moon in the second house person, or it could. And just remember, keep in mind, aspects to the moon can modify this position. I'm gonna put a little disclaimer in all my videos. I'm gonna write it down so I don't have to physically say it in all of the videos, because it's a lot of newcomers that come to my channel and things like that. They don't really know a lot of stuff about astrology, so they hear this and they're like, "What? That's me. That's not me," or whatever. And I just need to make the point that this is like the energy in its purest form, but aspects and things like that will, modify the placement. The sign that it's in is going to modify the placement. Moon in the second house in Cancer is going to be different than moon in the second house in Sagittarius. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just specifically talking about the moon in the second house and that pure energy, how it can manifest. Okay, so got that out of the way. Back to the moon in the second house. Okay, so financial stability is very important. Also, moon in the second house could be a bit of a hoarder, because the second house is about acquiring possessions and things that are tangible, things that have meaning. So, that blanket that you had when you was a baby child, you still keep that. You probably got a room full of pictures and memorabilia. Oh, moon in the second house, pictures, family items, memorabilia, things like that, antique, anything that's like nostalgic or something like that. Like, you keep it, because it's so dear to you. Like, you're less likely to sell it, like a sun in the second house person, because this is like precious, like heirlooms to you. So some people may kind of call you a hoarder because, you may keep a lot of stuff. You may keep, papers and, photos and furniture and, things of that nature. So definitely keep that in mind. You may want to think about like giving some things away, or just giving some things away to people in your family, so you can still like access it in some type of way because it's your family, but you're kind of still getting rid of stuff, because moon in the second house can definitely hold on to things, and that also includes money. So moon in the second house can be kind of cheap. You know what I'm saying? Moon does correspond to Cancer. This is also similar to having moon in Taurus. Okay, so understand that this is somebody who is not necessarily a frivolous spender, because they're so cautious of what they do with their money, but they may be kind of an emotional spender. Like, so dependent upon how they feel is how they spend their money. So if they're not feeling too good, they may not make the best decisions with money because it's emotional. But if they're feeling good and happy and vibrant and thinking on the right plane, using that moon and Taurus side, and things like that, because the moon is exalted in Taurus, you can make some very, sound decisions about money and investments and things like that. So just try not to be so stingy and possessive of your personal items. Try to get rid of things. I know it's hard, you know what I'm saying? I got Taurus and Cancer energy too. Taurus and Cancers, like that energy just in and of itself, biggest hoarders. Don't know how to get rid of stuff. So I most certainly understand. I don't have moon in the second house, but I definitely understand that energy. But try to purge, try to get rid of some stuff. It's a new year, make that a resolution if that's something that you do. Okay. Or, you can wait till the full moon that's happening in a couple of weeks. I'm going to start doing forecast videos, y'all. So yeah, just keep that in mind with the moon in the second house. Don't let your emotions rule how you're spending. Oh, and in terms of earning income, definitely, you want to do something that is that has an emotional connection to you. This isn't a placement where you can kind of just do any work and be able to earn income like successfully or easily. You want to do something that you have an emotional connection to. Storytelling, I keep on thinking about storytelling. Moon always has to deal with some type of healing. So even if it's it could be opposites of the different spectrums. It could be physical healing, being a doctor, nurse, or something like that, or it could be in the metaphysical field, like tarot, astrology, root work, things of that nature. Something that is, creative writing, storytelling. I'm trying to tell you that always pops into my head because people with heavy moon energy are really, really great storytellers and things like that. But something where you can be nurturing to other people and help people and kind of be that mother figure, parental figure type of thing to people, big brother, little sister type of thing, something that's emotionally fulfilling. Working for a nonprofit, you know what I'm saying? Like that moon in the second house, that will get like moon in the second house all, like warm and fuzzy, like doing stuff for other people, cooking. Come on now, if you can cook, come on. And that's something that you don't necessarily have to hoard. If you hoard food too long, it goes bad. So cook. If you a good cook, do that. If you want to open up a restaurant, oh, this is good. I'm giving y'all some ideas. Yes, open up that restaurant if you've been thinking about it. Definitely the sky's the limit, but just make sure it's emotionally fulfilling to you. And that it provides that financial stability and security along with that emotional stability and security, because they go hand in hand when we're talking about the moon in the second house. Okay? All right. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.